Let's now get a feel of the Easter season, and Easter always brings good tidings for the hospitality industry at the coast, with both domestic and international tourists flocking Mombasa and other coastal destinations for the holidays. Let's bring in NTV's Fatuma Bugu for more. Fatuma, good afternoon. How is the situation down at the coast this Easter?
Good afternoon, Ibrahim Karanja. Pasaka Mema, Happy Easter, as they say here. And indeed, the tourism sector at the coast region is upbeat this week because of the increased number of bookings in hotels, and also high number of tourists that are coming from international and both domestic tourism. And for example, we have done a spot check in Mombasa and also Kwale County, where the various hotels have recorded at 80% of occupancy. And let's just hear from the tourism stakeholders what they have to say about the tourism sector in general during this Easter season. Starting with your names, maybe you can tell us, how is the Easter holiday at the moment?
All right, so thank you for coming here today. My name is Bobby Kamani, and I'm the Managing Director of Diani Reef Beach Resort and Spa here in Kwale County. We've seen good occupancies over the Easter period. 80% occupancy is an excellent occupancy. However, we have seen better Easter occupancies in the past, and I'm sure there are various factors as to why we have seen us not reaching the 100% occupancies that hotels in the South Coast are used to over the Easter period and the Easter weekend.
Yeah. What are some of the offers that you have for both international and domestic tourists?
So for the domestic tourists, we have a Pay 3 and a Stay 4 offer, which has proved to be very popular with the domestic market. And with the international market, we have a Pay 5, Stay 7 nights offer, which is doing extremely well at the moment. So we're quite hopeful, and we look forward to a good rest of the month as well, not just Easter.
How can you compare this Easter with previous ones?
So the previous Easters, we've seen ourselves fully booked, and having spoken to other hospitality establishments, we've seen that other hospitality establishments have also enjoyed full occupancies in the last Easter. Pre-COVID, we've never had an unsuccessful Easter, and 80% is very good, considering that we're slowly getting through COVID and coming out of COVID. However, I am very positive that by next year we should see travel back to pre-COVID levels.
Okay, let's go back to the Maandamano times. Maybe as a tourism stakeholders, how did this affect the tourism industry in general, especially here in South Coast?
So we were actually surprised, because we would have thought that the domestic market would have not been so affected, and the international market would have been more affected by the demonstrations, the peaceful demonstrations. But what we saw was the other way around. We actually saw domestic tourism being affected very negatively. International tourism cancellations didn't really come in as much as we thought they would. So we were quite surprised at the resilience of the international market. We would have thought that with advisories from various embassies and diplomats, that would have really affected occupancies from international guests. But we've seen that was the negative effect was actually from domestic tourists. So yeah.
Thank you so much. Maybe we get the experience from the tourists that have come here to for Easter holidays. Starting with your names, tell us your experience here in Kenya.
Hi, my name is Anishdeep Nath, and I'm here with my family over Easter, enjoying the beautiful Diani Reef Hotel and this amazing beach. And in Kenya, we're very blessed to have so many places close by that we can go to and really enjoy. So this is one of those holidays.
So much, Ibrahim Karanja. That is the situation here in Coast Region regarding the Easter holiday. And before I come back to you in the studio, Ibrahim, one thing is that the tourism sector has been highly affected by the Maandamano, and last week we saw that many hotels recorded a high number of cancellations. I'm talking about the booking cancellations, and of course here they've started a cleanup campaign so that they can also improve the beaches here. Of course, this will also improve or empower other tourists or guests that are coming here, and also keep it clean, so that for example, this is a tourism industry here in the Coast region. So one thing I really wanted to say that this Easter holiday is coming at a time where Kenyans are experiencing hard economic times. And of course, we are wishing everyone happy Easter holidays. Back to you, Ibrahim Karanja.